everyone, it's Mitch, and it is Tuesday. So, hopefully, you guys are having an awesome day. Those of you that are in the YouTube group, you can see I posted how to get that free Premium Plus membership. Spoke to Brett yesterday, who's been doing our fantasy stuff, and I guess those of you that have been following him, he's been hitting the cover off the ball. So hopefully you guys have been checking it out. I can't see your comments here. Oh, that's so weird. Oh boy, I tried doing this a different way on Facebook Live, and looks like it might have bit me in the ass. So we'll figure it out in the meantime while we're waiting for everyone to join us. But yeah, I can't see your comments on Facebook or YouTube. You're doing real good today. That's okay. We'll figure it out and we'll get those comments. We'll be able to see them. There we go. Hank Owens is one of the original followers of Brett, and his following is growing bigger and bigger as he's been putting everybody on winners. Hank can tell you that Brett has been knocking it out of the park on his daily fantasy videos and his fantasy articles that he's doing. I don't play fantasy, so that's why I'm not really that involved in it. But I gotta say, I know Brett's been killing it. So hopefully you guys have been following along, making some quick cash. Does FanDuel and DraftKings. Like I said, I posted how to get the Premium Plus membership, how it's going to work. You guys will get an email around June 30th or early morning, July 1st. You guys know I'm in Hawaii, so it'll probably be after the the afternoon Sunday games. But of course, if you're looking for a specific game or specific pick today, you can always go to sportschatexperts.com for picks for myself and some of the top handicappers in the world today. We have a consensus report. It'll tell you how many handicappers are on each side of each game. Of course, if you're looking for my best bets, you can get them either there or you can get them at sportschatplace.com Premium and Premium Plus. But it's weird on YouTube. My shirt is backwards. That means you guys are reading it backwards. Oh, I wonder why that is. Maybe we should try something different. Let's see this. I'm doing this way. Can't see it, so this is going to be interesting. Put that way. Hey, look at that. We have the camera backwards, and it actually works this way. Let's see. The problem is that it's on delay for me, so I can't get. There we go. How cool is that? If you guys could see it, I have the camera backwards on my desk, and it's actually making everything come out forward. It's funny, but it's my taco shirt. I love tacos. It's Taco Tuesday. Everyone knows. I love tacos, man. Tacos and pizza. You could just live on that crap. Well, it's not crap. It's the good stuff. I don't care how poor I've been or how much money I've made. I still love tacos and pizza. Anyways, problem is now I can't see the clock on YouTube, so I don't know how long we've been on the air. Give it another. Oh, there we go. But we'll get to our free picks. Have 5 premium picks again today. Yesterday, my premium picks. I tell you, my premium picks have been pretty cold over the past 3 weeks, maybe. And I say it, I'm cold. I'm more likely to tell you guys when I'm cold than I am when I'm hot. But bounced right out of it yesterday, 5-0 on the premium picks. I wanted to address something also. We had some guy on the show yesterday who was like asking me, how strongly I feel about a free pick, and I kind of went off on him. And this guy emailed me all day long talking about what a rocket scientist he is, and how he went to some school, and he's got some kind of degree, and he's got all this other stuff, and whatever stuff, lots of stuff, right? And that I'm just, he's only been to the site for a couple weeks, so he's never seen us when we broadcast outside, or he doesn't know, we grew from 3 readers in our first month 10 years ago to 3.5 million, and he thinks because X amount of people watch my YouTube videos or are members of my Facebook group, and I ask people to join the Facebook group, that means that nobody reads Sports Chat Place when Sports Chat Place and Picks and Parlays are both in the top 1/2 of 1%, or really like the 1/10 of 1% of all websites on the internet when it comes to web traffic. And when it comes to sports handicapping, those are right up there in search of any of the other ones. Anytime you ever go and search any kind of games. Matter of fact, most games that you look for on the internet, Sports Chat Place and Picks and Parlays rank ahead of the TV station that the game is on. But this guy, for some reason, I don't know, he doesn't understand that free picks is an opinion. My best bets are in the premium area, so I'm the jerk. But he certainly made a whole day out of it going after me yesterday. So if there's any question as to what's my favorite free pick, the answer is none of them. My best bets are in the premium area. Anyways, we hit the A's yesterday in that afternoon game against the Tigers. It was nice because what happened was I missed my bet on that game. I missed I went surfing, and then I came back, and I was doing some stuff around the house, and I totally missed the beginning of the game. I didn't get my bet in. So by the time I got my bet in, the A's were losing, and it was 1-0. So I had to bet it on the in game, and ended up getting plus 270 on the A's in that game. And then it looked dead in the water, right? They were losing 4-1, and they come back, they win at 5-4. So sometimes you get lucky. But anyways, we'll go back to the A's and the Tigers. I like Blaine Hardy. I think he's pitched really, really well for the Tigers. Frank Montas has been outstanding for the A's as well. The total in this one is set at 9. I think it's splitting hairs when it comes to these two pitchers, and the Tigers really slumping of late. The A's probably the stronger team. So if anything on the side, it's maybe a lean to the A's. But the play I actually like a little bit better here is the under. So I think under 9 in the Tigers-A's game. I think runs are going to be tough to come by. I think the best chance of runs in this game is going to be, maybe the A's hitting the Tigers bullpen again, like they did yesterday. So I like the A's here. It's kind of a lean. I like the under, though. It would be the free pick here. So that'll be our first pick for today's show. Hopefully you guys are off to a good day. I don't see a ton of people on our Facebook. Those of you watching on YouTube, you want to make sure that you're part of our Facebook group. Because I'm giving away free Premium Plus memberships on our Facebook group. I've already posted the instructions in the Facebook group on how to get those free Premium Plus memberships. I will say this. If you're not a member of our Facebook group, you will not be getting the free Premium Plus membership. Also, we're going to do free consensus reports and other offers as well going forward into football season. We get offers from sports books for free bets. Um, you know, we have all sorts of stuff going on. So you definitely want to be a member of our Facebook group. Can't stress it enough. Well, let's get to our next pick for today's show. And this guy said that I beg you guys to be a member of the Facebook group. I only want you guys to get these good offers. That's why I want you to be in the Facebook group. We used to do the Facebook page. Now we do the group. I don't know. Sometimes people write me these emails and they really get under my skin. And I think this guy did. I don't know why. I think it's this thing where people think that they're just better than us. You know? It's like I'm not some hedge fund manager or something, you know? It's like I'm some guy in my living room who watches sports for a living, goes surfing every day. I think it's a pretty good gig. You know, I hang out with you guys. I wouldn't want to hang out with anybody else. I don't need to hang out with some, rock stars. If you guys are rock stars, well, it's great. If you're not, if you're just some guy in your living room betting on sports like me, we're cool with that too, man. And everybody that's ever met me in person in Vegas or anywhere else here in Maui, you guys know what you see is what you get. So if I call you an asshole on here, I would certainly call you an asshole to your face. And we would probably laugh about it. Yeah, I never, Shane is saying that of all the people selling sports picks, I'm the least pushy. And maybe to a fault, but it's just how I do things, and it's how I've chosen to run the site. Like I said, things are going to change moving forward. I'm not going to be pushy. We're just going to change some things on the site, make it more obvious as to what we're selling, how we're doing, and things like that. I don't think we've done a great job with that. But hopefully we deliver enough for free that if you guys are buying picks or if you are doing stuff, if you are doing stuff that we do, that you would include us in that mix. It helps support us. It helps keep the free stuff free, as it's not free for us. But anyways, let's get to the Giants and the Rockies. Head to San Francisco. Derek Holland and Chad Bettis in this one. This one was borderline premium pick. People, this guy yesterday who I can't get off my mind, went on and on about how I felt about my dog of the day pick, which really, of all I know it's the most popular of my free picks, but really, generally, it's the one I'm least confident about because it's a free pick, right? So it's after the premium picks. Then it has to be an underdog. So there could be 5 favorites I like even ahead of that one. It's like, who the hell knows on some days? But we'll get back to it in this one. The Giants, Derek Holland, figuring it out. This guy used to be a #1 starter for the Texas Rangers years ago. He got injured and has never been quite the same. But the Giants seem to have a way with pitchers. And Derek Holland, 2.81 ERA in his last 3 starts, really putting it together. 4.48 for the season, so he's been improving. But Chad Bettis going really in the opposite direction. 5.23 ERA for the season, but 11.3 in his last 3 starts. You can dig a little deeper into this, and then I'll also explain to you why this didn't make it as a premium pick. So Bettis last time out went 4.2 innings, allowed 9 hits, 8 runs, all of them earned. The time before that, 5.2 innings, 6 hits, 5 runs, all earned. The time before that, 4 innings, 5 runs, all earned. The time before that, 7 innings, 5 runs, all earned. So he's allowed 5 runs in 4 consecutive starts, and then he broke up that streak by allowing 8 runs. So Bettis has been really giving up runs in bunches. Of course, a lot of those games were at home at Coors Field, but one of them was against the same Giants team. The other game was at Texas, where the ball obviously carries like crazy as well. So, tough default bet us, but at the same time, those numbers aren't going to get it done anywhere against anybody. Here's the reason why this wasn't a premium pick, because the Rockies are outstanding on the road. Outstanding. They're 23 and 18 on the road. They're only 15 and 22 at home. Meanwhile, the Giants, though, this is the other side of it. The Giants stink on the road. They're 10 games under 500 on the road, 16 and 26. 11 games over 500 at home. The Giants are a great home team. The Rockies a great road team. So this is where both these teams get it done. Is at home for the Giants, on the road for the Rockies, which makes this a little bit tougher call than some of the premium picks that I have for today, and that's why this didn't make it as a premium pick. But this was the final cut. This pick was the final cut. Like when I hold up my sheet, and stuff every day, and I used to do it all the time. I used to hold up my sheet and say, these are the premium picks, and then I have a line through ones, right? And these were the ones I would do on the show. Well, this was the one with the line for it. I don't know which pad it is that I have. It's here. Actually, is the one. So you freeze frame it, you would get today's premium picks right there. But that is that's today's that's our second pick for today's show. It's really a third pick, but we'll call it the second pick. But I like the Giants there, and I think there's good reason. Ron Beta, upcountry Maui. You live in upcountry Maui? In Makwa or something? I live in Kihei. Nine Meadows. But anyways, we're here every day at 11 a.m.-ish Eastern Standard Time. The reason why I added that about 11 o'clock, sometimes a little early, sometimes a little late, is because if I'm not on exactly at 11, if I'm on the late side of it, I get emails from people like, "Where's the show? I thought the show's on at 11." It's like it's 11:01. So that's why I'm now saying 11-ish. People wanting to join our group in the meantime, so just let them do so. We've done 2 free picks so far. We've got 1 more to go for today's show. We actually did 3. We'll do the recap, of course, after the next pick. But of course, we do 3 free picks just about every single day. So Sunday is actually going to be a weird day. I know it's the first day of our Premium Plus giveaway. I also know that it's our 10-year anniversary of Sports Chat Place, but I'm going to be in the air most of the day. So this show, let me see how it figures. This show will have to be at 10 o'clock Eastern Time instead of 11. So Sunday will be at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. I have to travel. I'm going to Vegas for the week. Actually, more business than pleasure, but that's the way it is sometimes. I'm going for the week. Craig will be there as well. So we'll do 4 o'clock Eastern Time on Sunday. Of course, if you 4 o'clock Eastern, 4 o'clock my time, 10 o'clock Eastern Time on Sunday. Doesn't matter. Most of the games will have early starts. So we need 1 more pick. A lot of big lines out there today. So one of the games also that's on my list here. I'll show you. I'll show you guys here too. See if you guys, I'm doing it right. No, there it is. I had on my list Yankees run line. You can see it's got a circle next to it, and The reason why is that I had another run line pick for today, and I was going to decide between the two based upon the run line odds. I figured I didn't have the run line odds in front of me when I was making my list, so I was going to take. I liked both those games pretty much dead even, and I liked the run line odds better on the other game, so that was the run line odds that I gave out in the premium area. But this one, I like the Yankees on the run line here. Jake Arrieta has not been good for the Phillies. I think the Yankees sent a message yesterday to the Phillies, and you just don't want to be facing that Yankees lineup when you're struggling the way that Arrieta has been. So I'm going to take the Yankees on the run line. I don't love that one because I hate laying the run line and not getting plus odds, and that's why I didn't give that out as a premium pick. You guys need to know. So we have a few of our picks today that I mentioned as to why they weren't premium picks. So for those of you wondering, what my rating is on my free pick or whatever, anything like that, you guys can kind of figure it out yourself, I guess. But as to why these aren't premium picks. But let's just do a quick recap of today's show. Number one, this guy yesterday is still irking me. It's in my head, which is terrible. I'm going to have to go surfing just to clear the whole thing out. But we took the under in the A's-Tigers game. Also a lean to the A's in this. I think that, like I said earlier, I just think that this is going to be a low-scoring game. I like the A's bullpen better than the Tigers bullpen. I think the starters are going to battle it out. It's going to be 0-0, 1-0 type game heading into the middle to late innings. And then I just like the A's bullpen better than the Tigers bullpen. So we'll take the A's in this one in the under. But the main play there is the under. You guys know I'm going to probably bet the game anyway. So I'll take I'm going to probably bet the A's. And then we took the San Francisco Giants. This one I went back and forth as to whether it was going to be a premium pick or not. And then we took the Yankees on the run line. I don't love negative odds on the run line, but I still think in this case we're probably okay, better than a lot of the other plays out there outside of the premium picks. So those will be our three picks for today. This is Mitch. Thanks for joining me. Have a great day. We will see you tomorrow at right around 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.